Imagine being a prison guard during the Great Depression, walking a floor made of green tiles that lead to only one place, the electric chair. Now imagine a man so powerful he could crush your skull like a grape, but so terrified of the dark he cries like a child. He's sitting on death row for a crime so horrific it shocked an entire town. But there's one problem. He may be completely innocent. And the secret he's hiding isn't human. Wait, how did he even end up here? Let's look at the miracle on the Green Mile. The movie opens in a wheat field, pure high-stakes desperation as men with rifles and pitchforks search for two missing girls. Flash forward to today. We meet Paul Edgecombe in a nursing home. He's sharp, independent, and honestly, he's so old his birth certificate is probably signed by a dinosaur. He asks for 2 pieces of dry toast, a signal for his secret hike to an abandoned cabin. Later, while watching the film Top Hat, Paul breaks down. This isn't just a movie for him, it's a trigger for a memory from 1935, the year he ran the Green Mile. In 1935, jobs were as scarce as a quiet day on Twitter. Paul was the head guard on death row. He's dealing with a bladder infection so painful it feels like he's passing a literal jagged Lego every time he goes. I think his plumbing system is basically on strike. Then comes John Coffey. He's massive, but coffee, like the drink, only not spelled the same. Alongside him is Percy, a short, arrogant rookie guard who only has the job because he's the governor's nephew. Percy is the human equivalent of a wet sock, annoying, useless, and everyone wants him gone. He immediately breaks an inmate named Dell's fingers with a baton just for laughing. This is not normal. John is barefoot and terrified of the dark. He whispers, "I tried to take it back, but it was too late." Paul reads the file. John was found holding 2 dead girls, sobbing. It looks like an open and shut case, but something feels off. While Paul processes this, he learns the warden's wife, Melinda, is dying of a massive brain tumor. Suddenly, a fearless mouse appears. The guards name him Mr. Jingles. The mouse is so smart he's probably already figured out how to file his own taxes. Percy spends hours chasing him like a cartoon villain while the guards just watch. Percy looks like he's trying to win a gold medal in useless activity. They rehearse an execution for an inmate named Bitterbuck. An old janitor plays the prisoner and cracks dirty jokes while being strapped in like he's at a spa. The real execution is a horror show. Percy mutters, "Send us a postcard from hell." The next day, Mr. Jingles starts doing circus tricks for an inmate named Dell. Then, Wild Bill arrives. He's a psychopath. He headbutts Percy and kicks Paul right in his downstairs department. Paul is hunched over in pain, probably seeing colors that don't exist. This is where the first miracle happens. John Coffey pulls Paul against the bars. The light bulbs flare up and shatter. John places his hand on Paul and absorbs the infection. He starts coughing violently, releasing a cloud of black ash. The pain is gone. Paul feels reborn. His plumbing is finally back in business, and he probably wanted to throw a parade for his bladder. Paul realizes John is innocent. He brings him cornbread, but Wild Bill spits in Paul's face. The guards blast Bill with a fire hose. Bill responds by buying a pie and hurling it at Brutal's face. It's the most delicious way to get thrown back into isolation. Then comes the heartbreaking moment. Percy stomps on Mr. Jingles, crushing him. John Coffey urges them to bring him the mouse. He breathes life back into the tiny body. This is a real one, using a gift of life to undo a moment of pure hate. The night of Dell's execution, Percy betrays them. He doesn't wet the sponge. No. No, this is where it gets disturbing. Dell is literally cooked alive. John feels the pain in his cell, absorbing the agony spiritually. Paul forces Percy to watch. Paul then sneaks John out to heal Melinda. They drug Wild Bill and put Percy in a straitjacket. John kisses Melinda, absorbing the tumor. The house shakes like an earthquake. This time, John holds the black smoke in. Melinda is cured and gives him a St. Christopher medal. Back at the prison, John grabs Percy and exhales the evil directly into him. Percy turns into a zombie, pulls his gun, and turns Wild Bill into Swiss cheese. John reveals the 1 billion IQ twist: Bill was the real killer. John saw the vision when Bill touched his arm, Bill used the girls' love for each other against them. John says he's tired of the world's pain. He can't take it anymore. Paul faces the ultimate choice. If he executes a gift from God, he's going to hell. John tells him not to worry. He's tired of walking the world alone. Death is a relief. As a last wish, John watches Top Hat. The same movie that clicked Paul's memory. He thinks the dancers look like angels. The execution day arrives. John asks not to have the hood on because he's afraid of the dark. The guards are sobbing. Paul takes his hand. The switch is pulled. A living miracle is gone. Family, did you feel this one? I really felt it like a sting. Back in the present, Paul takes Elaine to the cabin. Inside is Mr. Jingles. Still alive. Paul is 108 years old. John's gift gave them both a long life, but for Paul, it's a punishment. He has buried everyone he loved. He is waiting for his own green mile to end. Wait. Don't click away yet. Stay with me for 60 more seconds, because your soul needs to hear this. D Billionz family, listen carefully. We all think we're the hero of our story. We all think we're Paul. But every time you stay silent while a miracle is crushed, every time you choose what's easy over what's right, you're just another guard walking the mile. Here is the truth you'll remember. The world didn't kill John Coffey because he was guilty. The world killed him because he was too kind to belong in a place this cold. We are so busy punishing the monsters that we don't realize we've become them. My advice to you is this. Don't wait until you're 108 years old to realize that the only thing you take with you is the kindness you gave when it was hard to give. Live your life so that when you reach the end of your green mile, you aren't carrying the weight of a soul you should have saved. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications and leave a like to help the channel out. I'll see you in the next one.